Yo, what's going on, dog? What's poppin'? Everything good? Is my homegirl Sarah? What's going on, baby? What's poppin', y'all? I'm here, son. Is Sarah? Oh, there she go. She don't even see me yet. Watch, this is how you do it.
Hi.
So, yo, this is the homie. You know what I'm saying? This is Sarah Dope. But I ain't gonna tell you why she dope, son. She gonna tell you that. Sarah, let them know. Yeah, let them know who you are and what you do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to say, you dope. You know what I'm saying? You dope. So let them know why you dope, yo.
I'm dope because I work on the influencer program for Astro, and I help bring in musicians and actors and celebrities, people who are crossed over with gaming. That makes sense. And I'm trying to just cross bridges between communities.
Now, and you see her hair, right? That's another reason why she dope. So her hair is flawless. You know what I'm saying? That joint is just smooth. You know what I'm saying? So now look, first question is this, right? Yeah. Just working at Astro, considering like your background and your love for music and things outside of gaming as well, what's one of the main things or, you know, like main goals that you're trying to accomplish to bring the worlds together? What you trying to do?
I want to find ways of bridging these two worlds together that are outside of the box, because music licensing is the easiest thing you can do.
Okay.
And if you think about it, you know, we are all interested in different things. It's not like we have one interest.
Right, absolutely.
It's not like we love gaming and only gaming and nothing else. Everybody loves games, music, food, whatever that is. How do we all work together? Just we are all human and we all love these things. How do we make it work for everybody?
Absolutely.
Become one, and we're no longer divided by these specific cliques and communities. How do we become one giant community?
Now, one thing I would say about like Astro period, there's always growth.
Right.
That's one thing I love. There's always growth. And I love the Astro, I love Logitech, I love everything that's happening as a camaraderie. So with that growth and what you're trying to accomplish, what's some of the things that you've already done that people may not be aware of, that they need to understand why we are in a position of growth? What's some of the things you've done already?
I can't speak about that yet.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm trying.
I cannot publicly speak about that.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it all together, you know what I'm saying? So now, I think Alex was saying that Lil Yachty was here. So what was it like, you know, working with Lil Yachty and you know, just other artists like that you worked with already? What was it like working with them and seeing their skills and against?
Yesterday, I was in a different appointment, but we have worked with other hip hop artists,
right?
As you know, and it's like I said, it's interesting to see because where gaming is now, because of all of the light on it and on streaming, everybody is now curious, like, oh, you know, of course they've loved gaming ever since they were kids.
Absolutely.
But now that it's, you know, quote unquote more acceptable to the public eye, everybody wants a piece of this pie, and like, oh, I can actually show the world that I have these other interests, and I can actually, like, there's something here, whether they want to monetize on it or just do it and just get more out there. And especially from a music perspective too, you know, there's a lot of crossover there, but it's also a slightly different audience as well.
Now, tough question. This is gonna be a tough question, right?
I'm ready.
So you dope. So I know you're ready. You know what I'm saying? So like, tough question, right? When it comes to finding the right fit for what you want to do, like, how do you know, you know what I'm saying, like who or what company or what brand to associate with? Because, you know, in the process of growth, you don't want to just grow for the sake of growing. Right. You also want to find the right fit and the right people and the right energy.
Big
absolutely. So in your like standpoint, what's some of the characteristics or some of the things that you see or look for that other people may not even think about that helps you, you know, move forward in the growth that you're trying to do in terms of beyond gaming?
As big as it sounds, like it really depends. Like, to put it simply, connection is a big thing, right? Like, you and I, like,
oh, you already know what it is, Sarah. I got you forever. Like, you already know what it is.
So it's like we immediately hit it off, and you just, there are those people that you just know. You know that.
I like that. You just know.
We're on the same page. We want to do a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do we make this work? And that's something that I look for in a lot of people, whether it's, bringing people onto the stream team, bringing influencers in, bringing, people on a partnership level, like, do we click? Do we ultimately have the same goal, whatever that goal is? And then how do we work together? Rather than, working together is also a big part, right?
Of course.
You don't want it to be one-sided either way.
Yeah, value has to be vice versa.
Exactly.
I like that.
It's two-way street.
Yeah, I like the way I said that just there though. Value has to be vice versa. That's dope. I like that. So now, just to quickly talk about the new announced products at E3 and the 850s and stuff like that. Can you talk about some of the major differences, with the products for, 2019 going forward?
Well, similar to our upgraded 840s, the 850s also have what we're calling the Astro Audio V2.
Ooh, I like that.
So,
go ahead.
Upgraded audio, slightly re-engineered. The base station is a little more compact.
You see it, right? Like that joint, I just love looking at the light, son. I just love looking at the light symbol right there, son. That joint is nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we, similar to our A40s as well. Like we definitely listen to our community, and like we get a lot of advice from pro players, especially like what are your issues? Like what are your pain points with previous products?
Yeah.
Like what issues are you coming across, and how do we work on fixing this for newer models?
Got you. Okay. So now a few more questions and gonna wrap it up. Now, when it comes to just not the gaming side, but just purely music, this is also Hot 97, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I need to know who's some of your favorite artists, Sarah. Like, talk to me about that.
Which genre?
You know what I'm saying? Hip hop. Like who's some of your favorite? Yeah, who's some of your favorite artists in hip hop?
I grew up on metal. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I actually grew up on metal, and then.
Well then, okay, metal then. Like, who's some of your favorite artists just musically? Where's your musical inspiration? You know what I'm saying? Come from?
Jeez, I mean, when I was a kid, Metallica was actually the first band that I listened to.
What? Now, I know Metallica. Don't be trying to play me thinking I don't know come from the hood. I know Metallica, you know what I'm saying?
Metallica, Ozzy. I also listened to a lot of new metal. There's a band in the 90s called Dope, which was...
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, cool.
Those guys are like my brothers. And Dope, Static X, like that whole 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s new metal era.
Yeah.
And then I actually started working in hip-hop and working with rhymesayers, especially
Got you.
back in 2012. And then from there, it kind of opened me up to indie hip-hop, and I became a little more receptive to hip-hop as a whole.
See, you need to know the history to respect why she's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I got two more questions, gonna wrap it up, right? So now, when it comes to competitive gaming, Astro, has a major place, as the face, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the products that a lot of these gamers use. So how has that relationship benefited your role and your position at Astro, seeing how the name Astro is becoming the number one, authentic name and brand to go to when it comes to the products that the gamers use? How does that help you?
I mean, my esports team would probably be able to speak on that more, but I think for us, it's important to get our name out there as a brand. Of course,
Yeah.
We are a business at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our name out there, but for us especially, we're also big on we want to work with people who want to work with us, who actually truly believe in our product, because that's and I think we've had this conversation before. No matter what that business model is, whether it's esports, whether it's bringing in influencers, stream team members, working with you, it has to be genuine on all sides. We can dump a bunch of money into somebody, but if they're not actually into the product,
it's over.
It's not
it's
really
over.
gonna work out. And especially within gaming, it's like us gamers, we see right through that.
You already. That's why I love what I do, because when I first started, I first started gaming when I was 4. My grandma. You know what I'm saying? She put me on to gaming, but industry-wise, when I came in 2008, one thing that y'all can always say about Hip Hop Gamer, I've always been independent. Always. I never worked for a company. I would do partnerships, things like that, but I've always been independent. And I see in this day and age, everybody is trying to go independent now. You know what I'm saying? You got people who leaving, GameSpot or IGN or whatever, and you start to see that cycle. And I think that's very important, because when you're about product then you're thinking more about bottom line. But when you're about culture, then you're more about brand value in terms of who you are. And
also, if you are genuinely into something, you're gonna be that much more passionate about trying to push it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So for the final question, now, what do you feel is is there anyone in particular that you didn't get a chance to work with, or you got your eye on and you like, yo, I gotta get this guy or I gotta get this girl to be down with what we doing, you know what I'm saying, to really boost it up? Is there anybody you could say that you would love to bring on board?
That we haven't already
that you haven't done anything with, or
may or may not already be secretly talking to.
Yeah, but someone out there that's like, you know what, if we could get that person, that would be big for us.
I mean, there is like an art collab I would have loved to do, but unfortunately he's no longer with us. David Bowie.
Oh, wow.
Shout
out to David Bowie.
You know, because we do these like custom tags, and what I think a lot of people don't realize is like you can put your own artwork on your A40 tags, and I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my, I wasn't. Yo, that's fat. All right, yeah, keep talking. Yeah, that's right. I wasn't even thinking about that.
From an art perspective, I would really love to work with Alex Party, who I'm not sure if you're familiar.
Oh no, I'm not familiar with Alex Party.
He does a lot of artwork for The Used, the band.
Okay.
And he actually, I think he did some artwork for Trover Saves the Universe, which just recently came out.
Oh, word? Okay, cool.
Fantastic artist.
I didn't know this all about the art. I didn't even know you was even thinking in that direction, but that makes a lot of sense.
We actually we had a collaboration with the Seventh Letter on some speaker tags for a little bit.
Okay.
And then Rick and Morty we had for a little bit.
Yeah, that was fire. The Rick and Morty joint was crazy. Yeah, I like that one.
But yeah, art-wise, I would love to work with Alex Party.
All right, cool. So Alex Party, I'm gonna tell you something right now, son. You know what I'm saying? We over here at Astro. What Sarah want, you know what I'm saying? I feel she should get. So if you see this and don't respond,
I'll send it to her.
Oh yeah. Like, she'll send it to you. So when you see this, if nothing happened, she'll let me know. And then there's a reason why I got the belt. There's a reason why I look like this. We gonna make it happen by any means necessary. Cause you see that face? It needs to be a smile on that face. All the time.
All the time.
That's what I'm talking about. You already know what it is. Yo, look, this is my girl right here. Love you, Sarah. You already know what it is. Astro, baby. You already know. I'm telling you right now. And also, I gotta get my revenge because I wanted Mortal Kombat 11, but I lost to Smash Brothers. So I'm definitely gonna get my revenge when I get my Pro Controller, right? Other than that, we out of here. God bless. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Peace. Yeah. Are you getting this right, B? All right, let's go, son. You know what I'm saying? We live here, E3 2019, Astro Gaming, you know what I'm saying? The team is here.
About to get killed. You already know what it is.
Let's go.
So is it going to go away? Oh, okay. Oh, man. Dang. I barely even know what the buttons do.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
You gonna hit me with that fatal blow?
Let's go.
Oh no, we still got another to go.
You can wear this sweater.
Let's go, baby.
See, at least I have hair.
No. Oh no.
Let's go.
How do you see like this?
L2 and R2 at the same time for the fatal blow. It ain't gonna matter though. Oh, he caught me. He caught me, son. Yo, I was about to lay him out too, son.
That's gonna be the only time I catch you. I ain't gonna lie.
Woo!
Man, he just took my
brutality, baby. Brutal up here, son. It's brutal over Astro, baby.